blackberry simple syrup. So, fun fact, I really wanted to make a raspberry simple syrup, but, well, there were no raspberries in the grocery store. So here we are. So all I have here is a half a cup of regular sugar, a half a cup of water. So my go-to when I make a simple syrup is always just equal parts sugar and water. I can always remember my recipes better that way, so why not? And then I just have a bunch of blackberries, and make sure to keep some to the side. I tried to keep some of the extra hearty ones to the side so I could always use them for a garnish on whatever drink I decide to make with this. So all we're gonna do is put it into a little pot, let it all simmer together, and eventually strain it. So here we go. My water. Here's my sugar. Delicious. And I'm just gonna lightly plop in my blackberries. With a little help from my hand. Okay, now I'll transition this over to the stove so you can see. Okay, so I'm just gonna mix this up. Just to get it warmed up, I have my stove. I have an electric stove, so it is on medium heat right now. As this starts to get warmer and starts simmering, we're going to want to make sure we give it a stir every once in a while to make sure that the blackberries don't burn on the bottom. It's exciting. You can see the color is already starting to affect the sugar water. Okay, so we're back. Our blackberry simple syrup has cooled, so now I'm going to strain it. So all I have here is just one of my regular strainers and a glass that has a nice pour on it. And this is where it gets tricky. So, hopefully you can see. Oh yes, it looks so good. So I'm pouring some in, and then I'm just going to let that filter through and squeeze the juice out through the blackberry goop. Okay, so I time-lapsed that last video just to make sure I could really take my time and squeeze all of that syrup out. I didn't want to waste a single drop, so I'm just going to transfer this delicious syrup right from my pouring glass, what is this, my measuring cup, to my mason jar. Delicious. Very excited. I didn't make a ton because I just wanted to try it. And then also what I did was, instead of throwing out all of that delicious blackberry goop that we have, I decided that I'm going to make some blueberry waffles in the morning and use this as kind of like a syrup on top. Alright, so there we have it. Blackberry simple syrup. And all we need to do is figure out a drink to have it with. And then we'll be able to cheers. But it feels weird not cheersing as my sign off. So, cheers! I almost forgot to tell you what it tastes like. So, just going to dunk a spoon in. Oh my god. Wow. It just tastes like fresh, sweet blackberries. Like, way better than any store-bought blackberry syrup I've ever had. It's so fresh and delicious. Oh yeah, highly recommend. Can't wait to see what cocktail we make with it. Woo! Thanks!